all in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wait, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wait, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Let it down. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Try to come run back, if I been your ties, hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. If I put the on the road, she tryna on the I got this me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days, ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, my shows up. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 79.
From the gun, Milrow. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Come 19. Come 19. Let go.
Milrow from the gun. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So given, looks like the 27 on that completion. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Cowboy 8.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's a design run from Milrow. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Buffalo 8. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes again. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Milroe. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Airing it out to start this drive. And it's going to be incomplete. Looking at his... to start this one, so back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Traffic! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
They're going for this. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hawk, set, Panther Street. Panther Street.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready, ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Los Angeles.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19 sight, 70 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Break it. Get up. Big Lion. Pep.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
Wide open down the field, and he has it! All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks break the tie here in the 1st. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown! That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
19 sight.
Right up the gut. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 hot.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
Another throw here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
60 by 10, 30.
They'll run here on first down. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You just get the play off. Escapes the pocket. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. They'll throw third and long. Escapes out to the left. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
18 Cardinal. 18, 5 in.
They call pass on second and goal. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal.
Come on. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. at their own 37-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it downfield near the edge. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
This time, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Sends this to the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about a big hit of 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. But that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
18, Rodley, 18.
They're going play action. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Begin with a walk and run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, Milroe has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Nice. Trap 60. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Pioneer. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Shotgun now for Milroe. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
31 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
50-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Milroe from the gun. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Walker trying to run for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Milroe looking to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Minute. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Looking back towards the middle, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He'll take this at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Stack.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imawari.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Milroe with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
There's a screen out for Walker. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for third and goal.
70,
Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
From the set.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then it's impossible.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. Looking in the air here. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Seahawks opting for a 50-B nickel set for this third down play. No throw, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Long back gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's a design keeper for Milroe. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19.
They'll come out throwing. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back now, pressure coming. Horton down the field, and he's got it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Okay, break.
Brought down back at the 27.
Get it. Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lead them the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. That's over the middle and money to Nacua. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen here for Williams. Pushing for the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
It's his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion, go to the premium in this league.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll go play action. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. The 40. Hits the 20. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts after the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just stay on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on.
Now looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. From the gun, they give to Hunter. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. They're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go! Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This is Walker on second. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 33.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks put this one away a long time ago. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Time begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. They've got to keep moving quick here. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So several